Hello and welcome to Frank's School. Timber framing for the common man or woman. I could rage on this subject. I need to be careful and stay calm on this. I love timber framing and I have all my life. Lifelong love and interest. In the USA, in the old barns, I've seen plenty of it in the United States. I've taken buildings apart, put them together. I've toured parts of Germany to look at the timber framing. I've seen it in Switzerland in detail, and it's on my channel. Actually, if you want, I could show you. In the Netherlands, I've studied timber framing about everywhere I've went. Even in northern Italy, to my surprise, I came across timber framing in a city called Vittoria. And you know, I thought maybe my interest in this started back when I was a kid, and I just looked it up online and found that yeah, you can still get these. Volksrose 3D wooden cube brain teaser. If you would look that up, it's just a little puzzle about that big. It's about 9 pieces that you slide them together. It's just pieces of wood and they fit together neatly. I think I'm going to get myself one of those again and return to my childhood. Anyway, oh, and I should say that this is the 14th in a series which is probably going to be very long, called Building guided building of a faux cut. And I give the playlist in the description down below. All right, now what's got me going here is timber framing is so much fun and it's potentially so easy and you need so little. It tends to be such an elite thing, it seems to me, where people will travel miles and miles across states to go attend workshops where they can be together with others, and there's authorities on the subject and experts, and they use planed timbers that have been dried and precision cuts with razor sharp chisels and wonderful joints. Now, I love that art. It's gorgeous. It doesn't have to be that way though. You can, with 1x6 boards, 1x6s and 1x3s, go to a sawmill, borrow a pickup truck, rent a pickup truck, get a load of them. You need a saw, you'll need a tape measure, a hammer, 6-penny common nails, and you can build your timbers up, and you can make all kinds of fancy joints that way. It would be good if the lumber were green. It's easier to work with that way, not dried. Well, see, I got to be careful. I get worked up here. For the joints, you can use bolts as pins. You don't even have to put a nut on the end of it. Just drop the bolt in the hole, and that'll be your pin. And even for a square, it occurred to me, if you didn't have a framing square, well, if you just took a piece of paper and you just folded the piece of paper like this. I mean, of course, the piece of paper itself would be square, but there you've got a 45, and of course a square as well. If you tear it just doesn't have to be that involved and complicated and expensive to have an awful lot of fun building something very, very strong. In terms of strength, what you can build will be the equal of this very fine, wonderful wood crafting, cabinet making that's done the other way, which is fine. I don't mean to put it down. Just don't be left out. Well, I'm going to show you a little bit from outside what I was working on. Bye for now. Well, you can see the developments today. I struggled with it. There's a lot to think about. It'd be a lot easier if I had the drawings already made. But we'll step in the door. You can see the built-in corner cupboard. One will be there. This one's got to come out because the heating system is going to be right there. This will be a window right there. This will be a much bigger window, corner cupboard, and I think I'm going to make the corner cupboards bigger than that. There's the doorway, corner cupboard, and a much bigger window. Let me step outside once again, just to talk in general about what's here. What you can see is the sill, and on those stubby little posts, on top of them is the rail. And and really nothing is nailed. And I guess that's enough for today.